Welcome back. So let's add our first function inside our service. And the first function is just going to read all courses from the service. Right now it's just going to be a stupid list, a stupid array like the one we have right here. Just a basic array, that's what we're going to return, but later on we're going to return an actual array from the web. Right now I'm at version 20 here, and I show you guys a failing unit test. You guys can run the ng test and you'll see this service read all is not a function. And that is because I'm actually testing right now that we should, oh wrong one, there we go. I'm actually testing right now that we should have a service.readAll available, and that's not available right now. So let's create that function. Going into the course service right here and creating a new function. Let's call it readAll, like I said. It should be named, and let's just add some curly brackets here and return an array, because that's the first thing I need. I need to at least return an array to make the unit test happy. Right? So now it says you need to return all, and I'm going to check here as the first thing that is actually an array. So we'll just let this run and see what happens. Now it's only one that fails right here, and if we scroll up we'll see what the fail is. Cannot read property ID of undefined. Okay, so let's have a look again at the test. The second test I'm doing is it needs to return a list of courses with the correct properties. Now I'm saying that as a minimum right now with my static version here, we'll change this later as we start making this dynamic from the web. But with my static version here, I expect it to have at least one course with an ID of JS Web Apps, at least one course with the title of JS Web Apps, and the same course should also have a description. So I'm going to grab that information from the app component TS file where we installed our courses right here, and we're going to copy all of those courses from here into our service. So instead of returning an empty array like this, we're actually going to return a set of courses. And just to be as type safe as possible right here, we're going to also add a course array test here, just to say I expect what you return is a list of courses. That means that I cannot by mistake put a new field here called die and add some kind of information here. It'll explain to me that's actually not part of a course, so you cannot add that. So let's just remove that again. So now it returns a list of courses. Hopefully the build is now successful, because now we're making sure that the first item we're getting should have the ID of JS Web Apps, the title of JS Web Apps, and the description here of JS Web Apps description here. Let's have a look again. So it just tested all of these are here. What did you actually do here? Well, you made your first actual function inside your service. So now we can read all courses. Right now it's still static data, but let's try in the next lesson to actually use this course service inside our app component instead of actually hard coding it in there. See you in the next lesson.